I want him to know what I know. I want him to know. I want him to know.
Hello, this is Salem Burke, High Priest of the Joy of Satan Ministries. The Joy of Satan Ministries is a not-for-profit organization in the state of Oklahoma. I apologize for the way I may be looking back and forth and not at the camera. I have one monitor here and then my Macintosh there, one for the video and one for the audio. So I know this is not very professional looking, and you can see my wonderful lighting is okay. Anyways, what I'm doing here is I want to introduce myself in a way, as you all may know me from nowhere, actually, unless you are a member of the Joy of Satan Ministries adult group. The Joy of Satan Ministries has the largest online e-group in the world, and we teach about Satanism, and that's about it. We don't make converts, and I don't want to get into that here. These videos are fairly intended for members of the Joy of Satan Ministry. So if you are not a member and watching this, you're welcome to do so. But these are kind of instructional videos, and I really am hoping that the Teens for Satan group are going to take an interest in this, because there are a lot of things I want to let them know. Because this particular video, I really wanted to kind of do an introduction in case anyone just saw me here. Maybe you typed up Satanism and my picture came up, and you thought, who's that person with makeup on? He's weird. He looks like a terrorist. In the other video, when I had those papers and I was shuffling them around or whatever. Anyways, serious. What I am doing is I wrote it down because I do tend to ramble, in case you have not noticed, even in my written work. So where are we? Joy of Satan Ministries is a not-for-profit organization in the state of Oklahoma. I'm sure I already said that. This is so sloppy, and it will get more cleaned up as I get settled. We are going through a lot of changes, mostly for the better. I am in San Bernardino County right now at our Upland office. Okay, Christian families. Okay, this is what I'm going to talk about here in this kind of introductory, just so you know video. I thought that if I gave a little bit of my background, then it would help the Teens for Satan primarily, because a lot of them may have Christian parents or religious parents, and I don't. There are things that can be avoided and probably should be. I really am not going to say, don't do this or don't do that if you are a teen or a younger member of our group. I'm not going to tell you not to. I do think it's important for you to make that decision on your own. If you feel that you should, just be open about it, then be open about it. Personally, I suffered a great deal. I still am not on par with my family at all. We're not talking, period. And this has been for many years. I tried to reconcile recently, but they're not buying it. And there are reasons for this. It's kind of, I wouldn't say so much of an embarrassment. Oh my God, is that 4 minutes or 50? Okay. Well, what happened was I was fairly well known in some very prominent churches above ground, and see, I don't want to use the term below ground. Calvary Chapel. It's kind of funny, the parallel to what happened in Satanism. Okay, Calvary Chapel, Golden Springs, I did go to, I went to Bible school there also. Calvary Chapel Golden Springs in Diamond Bar, which was founded in West Covina by Raul Reese, who wrote a book called From Fury to Freedom, is where I began to go when I was very young after my parents converted from Catholicism. We grew up my parents were very superstitious and very spiritual, very spiritual. My mother was very psychic, and I was as well, but we didn't know what that was, because we weren't, as you can see, I'm not Anglo. So much for my Nazism and white supremacy, as the rumors have had it. But yes, I'm not Anglo, and as a result of that, we very superstitious from Mexico. My mother came across the border. She was illegal, and she had a green card for a while. So as we grew up, we were kind of quiet, and we didn't talk about things like that or do things like that. And when we did, it was just real. It was very, very superstitious. Just the epitome of superstition is what were we. But the thing is, we were a psychic, so we didn't know what a psychic was, basically. My mother and myself and my parents. We knew that we did these things, but we thought they were just pretty much normal, which kind of maybe they are now, I think. Let me hurry up on this, man. So I was fairly well known in Calvary Chapel. A lot of people converted and really dedicated themselves to Christianity because of me. I never preached to them, never. I didn't believe in it, even though it was taught that we needed to do that. But they just were like, wow, he's really enthusiastic. But that's why I say that Satanism is the exact opposite. In the Christian church, it's all an act. People are struggling to get, to be pastors and to save lives and this and that, but it's all a big lie inside. It's all just phony. It's just phony. It's not real. It's horrible. It's like a nightmare. It's like being in a trap. I'm always wondering if you're going to be left in some apocalypse, or if you made the mark. And Satanism is the exact opposite. Satanism is the exact opposite of that. And in Satanism, I get to be completely myself. I never wanted to be high priest. I never wanted, especially because I had a background as a Church of Satan member. And as far as the rules went, there was one high priest, which has passed away. So I would never have accepted that there was another, just because I'm very loyal. But as it so happened, I kind of reluctantly became so, and I don't regret it at all. And it's exactly the opposite. Like I said, everything just flows, and I'm not going to have time to get into anything deeper than that right now, because I'm on a 10-minute limit. So I'm going to have to cut it short, and I will next time be more put together when I start talking. So just so you know, basically the bottom line is that I am a satanic high priest of a legal organization, and these videos are for instructional purposes, and I'm going to be talking about a number of things, including how I won the lottery. When I won the lottery, within the year's time that I said I was going to do it, and I'm going to send these in, and I think I'm going to be able to do it again, but mainly this isn't about me, which it's about showing everybody how to do these sorts of things. So if anybody's welcome to watch, of course, but these are going to be for the Joy of Satan. So just so you know,